Welcome to the pod, ladies and gentlemen. Grandmothers, grandfathers, sons, daughters, everyone involved on this planet Earth. How you doing, Paul?
I'm just chilling today. How about you, Nico?
I'm doing well. The podcast, what's the podcast, Paul? Give them a little insight.
So the podcast is basically it's a platform for students, for people that are passionate about what they do. And we want to show them in their best light. So if you have any opportunities, if you want to come on the pod, send us a DM. We'll see what we can do.
Little Insta reply you might get. Of course, students that do all types of things, whether that's sports, anything, music, photography, art. We're interested in all of you. Hope you guys enjoy our show. Want to come on? Peace.
You got it.
Thank you. We'll naturally get into it, but
that's how it works, bro. You need like a visual.
I know.
It needs to go
like,
so we can cut
this,
it
like that.
Yeah.
But bro, we'll talk about. We'll talk about everything. I'll tell you the run through so you get it in your mind. But first, we'll just introduce the pod, whatever stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about how we talked about this idea.
We talk about how we talked about talking about this idea. Come on.
Bro, come on. Then we'll go into WeLit. We'll go into what you do with all that stuff. Then the barbers things, and then after some like extra questions to kind of just
hard.
And then Paul will help with the little transitions.
And all.
Yeah. So sometimes if you hear his little voice, just.
But I think it's good to keep it flowing as well.
Yeah.
So,
we'll keep it flowing.
people.
In any case, bro, we can always cut, edit, stop, restart, whatever.
Yeah.
But well then let's start, man.
All
right. So welcome to the pod, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm looking at the camera. Welcome to the pod, ladies and gentlemen. We're here finally, bro, with my man Arish.
Come on.
I'll give you a little buzz, man.
Awkward handshake.
Yeah, man. From the start, bro. Bro, I can't believe we're here, Paul,
Bro, it's
been,
I'm impressed, I can't lie. Very professional setup, yeah.
Bro,
man.
we've been talking about this for like 6
so
months,
long.
Bro.
Yeah, for so long.
And I've been
manifest it. It's important.
Bro, manifest it, but also I remember I had the idea. I went to Paul with it. And I was talking, we have to make a podcast about, I'd love to make a podcast, do something revolved around like students, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so I came to him with the idea, and then from there we just kind of expanded upon it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started talking to you about it. And I was like, bro, we've got to, and you told me,
I told you, bro, this is a bit of you, man.
I know, bro. But, that's why right now we're starting, bro. This is the first episode, ladies and gentlemen, man.
Vamos.
Come on, round of applause, man. Come on, give a little round of applause. Yeah, people backstage are giving a little round of applause. Let's get into the point of the podcast before we even start so that people understand. The pod is basically just a platform for people, students with ambitions, dreams, or stuff like that. People who are interesting students who want to come on and talk about, what they do, whether that's sports, whether they're doing music, whether that's photography, whatever it is, whether that's, starting your own company, business, whatever.
For sure.
And there's so many interesting students in general, bro.
A lot of talent on you, can't lie.
Bro, we're like 60,000 people?
No, not that much.
Yeah, we are.
I feel like there are like...
There's like 60,000.
The thing is, there's loads of people that aren't on campus. There's a lot of people that are just at home.
There's people at
online,
home.
masters, bachelors,
masters,
pre-masters.
Pre-masters. And so you meet, bro. I meet new people every day, bro.
Think about it. Doesn't every IBA have 1,000 people? Like first year?
Yeah, true.
I think 60K is a bit mad, to be honest.
Yeah,
60K might be a bit bad.
But I wouldn't be whole Rotterdam, maybe.
4,000. 40K.
40K.
Yeah. Raw.
Damn, thanks for the...
How is that possible? Because IBA... Yeah, but there's a lot...
Bro,
do you know what it is? You have the first 3 years.
Yeah.
That's like a K. But then there's so many people that'll just be kind of still wondering about having to finish their thesis that are so enrolled.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's literally half of people.
But yeah, so then to get back to the, that's true, that is a lot of people.
My bad.
But to get back to the pod, so yeah, we just want to give a platform for people to come on, people like Arish, people we know, and then eventually expand it to people that we don't know and people bring on and tell their life story, bro, their ambitions.
Yes, sir.
So
I feel like it's just putting the people in their best light, We want to really show
100%.
that.
And I think me and Paul, since we've known each other, for people who don't know, we've known each other for a very, very long time. It's good to do it with someone who kind of gets you. And who's on a vibe, who's on a serious thing, but who can also do an entertainment thing. And just
I feel like we both got kind of the same vision, so that's really 100%. Nice.
How'd
Working with
you guys meet?
How did we? Bro, the original first time meeting, bro. We were like
first time.
8 years old. I remember. So we both come from France, just for people to understand. We're both French. I had moved from London, right? Mm-hmm. I was 8 years old. I'm going to international school going to Paris, right? Mm-hmm. and I'm going to the school and I don't know how to speak French whatsoever, bro. And so I get thrown into this class, and I don't know how to speak French.
He was that American guy from you, bro.
Yeah,
no, but I remember, bro.
Yeah, and I remember walking into class, and the first time I walked into class, I saw this guy, and I was like, I mean, I saw loads of people, but I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Looking at me weird like that. And so, no, we never...
you weird. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but we never...
He was weird to me, too. Like, for me, he was like this American guy, like, doing the cool guy. Like,
it
was fun.
Do you think I have more of a British?
No, of course, British. I don't know why I was tripping.
But my dad's American.
Kind of, yeah.
But anyway, so then I, learned French, all that stuff, and we never really were friends until we came here. And when we came here, just by coincidence, I saw him in a lecture, and I was like, "No way, bro! You're doing the same fucking degree as me."
Literally, yeah.
And then the link up started.
Yeah, and that's when we became really, really, really good friends. Yeah, we were smoking a cigarette, bro. And
Cigs.
Yeah. No, don't look.
No, but it's good. It's good. Like that community is good though, because like that's I think a good point. Like why you're making that podcast, because the community in uni, bro. Like it's good that you're making podcasts by students for students.
There's so many people in general that that we even know from before that have come to Rotterdam, that are in Rotterdam. So it's just cool to like build that community to the maximum that you can build it, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why we wanted to start this pod off with the number one, Mr. Arish, bro. My man.
Introduction in that.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, I've known you for what? Since the beginning. I think I met you...
2 years, something?
2 years now?
Yeah.
And I mean, we've talked a lot about different things that we wanted to do in life and stuff. And every time we're going to get into it, but Arish is a barber, right? And Arish, bro, every time he's cutting my hair, we get into deep talks about ambitions, life.
Bro, that's when someone sits in the chair anyway. When you sit in your barber, get to deep stuff.
You have to, like, you need
someone's touching your head like that. You have to open it up.
But of course, man. And so I remember telling you about the podcast, and you were like, "Bro, go for it."
Facts.
And that's what I liked about it, and that's why I wanted you to be the first.
Appreciate that, man. I feel
you feel blessed.
Delighted to be here, bro. Yeah.
Well,
so it's an honor.
We got big Arish on, bro. Arish is 35 soon.
I told you to relax, bro. That's crazy. A man's 17. That's how he's.
Chill out. But how old are you, Arish, for the viewers?
24 now, man. 24.
What are you doing? You studying now? Give a little background explanation, man.
Yeah, man. So I met you when I was doing my bachelor.
Yeah. What did you do?
I did Ep.1.
So same as me, and so that's communication.
Yes,
for
sir.
people who don't know.
And I'm not gonna lie, best people, creative people, Ep.1,
Yeah,
it's like the people that don't want to do IBA and then go Ep.1.
The rejects, bro.
Yeah,
all other,
low key.
Bro, I swear.
Nah, but it's fun. Ep.1, and then finished that. Then now doing a master's marketing management, man. RSM.
And then you got loads of side projects which we'll get into, bro.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, yeah, man. I just respect the whole barber thing as a one, and then also you do parties, right? So Arish, for people who don't know, that's Parties in Rotterdam, has created Parties in Rotterdam. So we'll get into that. Yeah. WeLit.
Yes,
that's
sir.
the name of the party.
That's how I low-key knew, got to know you, man.
That was because I started promoting for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so
you were good at it too.
Yeah, I was. Well, I still am, bro. I'm like trying to do my little ticket sales on campus and things, get people to
the Ep.1 special.
But no, give a little background. So what is WeLit? Like, how did it start? What it is? What's the point of it? Everything, because a lot of people don't know.
No, cool. Now it's a long story, to be honest. Like WeLit, like now there's loads of parties. Obviously you have Global Beats.
Yeah.
You have Muevelo.
Which we'll plug Global Beats real quick.
And Global Beats is the OG, to be honest. You got Muevelo, you got you got loads like Midnights, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Project Rotterdam, not to forget. But when I was in my first year, you had Global Beats, that's it. Right,
yeah,
so that was Global Beats obviously is done by 2 Dutch DJs, and they got some students to do it. Cool. I used to do Global Beats as well. I just sold tickets for Global Beats, and then we were just like, man, there's not a lot of hip hop and like Afro. Global Beats is very general, right?
It's commercial.
Also, it was the only party, so you have to be. But
I feel like it's just like it's the great party for people who just like, commercial music hits, global hits and stuff. Then hence the name Global Beats.
Yeah, I think kind of went with that. So Global Beats for me, how I look at it is like, try to appease to everybody.
Yeah.
Like something a bit more general.
Right, so then WeLit, what's that?
So then we were like, okay, we need something a bit more hip hop, right? Like I'm obviously like I had like friends that also liked the different types of music, like some Drake, some something you could dance to a little bit, little Drizzy, little Afro. Obviously that was popping. So then we were like, okay, let's do it. We did that, contact some clubs and everything. Then Corona hit.
Damn.
Yeah. So
this was going to start with friends. So you're trying to. This was with you or by yourself?
So wait, what year? What year?
This must have been 2021.
Okay. So you were a second year.
I was a second year, and because I was doing quite well on Global Beats, I was very close with the promoters as well. At that point, it was Sophie Chimilas, and my friend was just like, bro, you sold like 100 tickets. Because I sold 100 tickets. Must have been a record or something. You know, on the record. It has to be a record.
100 tickets.
107 to be exact. Yeah, man, mad. I made them a bag. I made them more than a bag, actually.
Jesus Christ.
So then I was like, bro, if I'm promoting this, because when I was promoting it, I was like, yeah. People were like, is it a good party? And I'd be like, yeah, you know, like, it's good, obviously, but like, it's not my type of music. So then my friend Andres, obviously, who you know as well by this point,
I know.
we were just like, okay, bro, why don't we just start something ourselves? Started making logos, everything, like got it together, started emailing clubs, and we were like, okay, we need Munch. Because Villatalia was like, every event now is Villatalia is the cheapest, you know? Is the cheapest venue. Munch is the most expensive one, a bit more bougie.
Which is, for people who know, it's a club in Rotterdam.
If you're watching as a student, you don't know what Munch is.
I don't know what you're playing at, but some people might not know. Like,
Munch is a club,
not
exactly.
From here.
Yeah, so then we started doing that, and then what made it WeLit is one of my...
Was WeLit? I thought WeLit Prague was the beginning.
That's what I'm going to tell you. So when we were thinking about names, like what should we do? Erasmus this, or Uni something. We're like, nah. One of our friends, Fujan, his friend runs Prague. His name is Fabio. He runs Prague with his brand WeLit. So he's booked like every big artist there. Lil TJ, Enly, Choppa, like looking at Justin Bieber, these type of people, you know, like, and he has an event every week, 2 times a week in city center of Prague. Oh, so not students, just events, right?
So
Massive.
He's really doing this
in Prague, yes, because he just runs that. He really in Corona he kind of made it big there.
Yeah.
And he was like, listen, because we're homies with him as well. He was like, listen, why don't you just take our logo, and I'll help you with like just connecting. So you'll get my logo. I'll help you like make the videos and stuff. And end of the day, we can do events in Prague. You guys come help me. If you do it in Rotterdam, I can help you guys.
Okay.
So the student events, he doesn't really get into.
It's kind of like a partnership. It was a collaboration.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
So I never knew that, because I thought it was just you and some of your boys who had just started it, like from the basis without you just create the Prague one and the Rotterdam one, but so basically you're in charge of the Rotterdam one.
I'm in charge of the Rotterdam one. Okay. Yeah. And
which was popped. It still is, but it was popped off, bro. I mean, it's done well.
The first 2 years, obviously, when we were still studying,
crazy.
It was mad because it was the first one, and it was lit. And then we sold out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then Corona hit.
And that the first ever party you sold out.
We sold out our first 3.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's sick.
It was literally like we were on our laptop being like, because Corona measures just about 80% capacity. We were like, okay, we can literally not have a single person more, you know? So we had to like stop tickets, like tell people not to resell and stuff. Then the clubs opened 6-7 months later, and we told everybody the ticket's still valid.
Yeah.
So then that was a bit messy, but it was still lit first event, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So
so you sold tickets like 6 months in advance.
Well, it was supposed to be 2 weeks, and then here's the crazy thing. So we sold all the tickets, and we were like, say nothing. Events next week. Global Beats was 1 week before our event. Okay. I went to Global Beats and I was like, man, good event, blah blah blah. And I was obviously still good with the board. Then we went to Prague because we booked Central Cee.
We were the first. We'll get into it. That's fucking.
So we were in Prague at the concert.
That is crazy.
That is absolutely nuts, bro. To book Central, like
it's
and
mad.
Other artists that we'll mention too. But I mean, fuck,
not even 25 and doing that shit already.
Like, that's respect though. Yeah. Not because I know, like, you know, I work with Global Beats, and I've worked with WeLit in terms of promotion, stuff like that. Different parties, Muenvelo, all of them. But to create your own one, and then to expand and get artists to come to Rotterdam, and you're the brand that's bringing these artists. Yeah, it's huge, bro. In terms of, like, you know, the name.
It like obviously I don't really clock it, to be honest.
I know
it's just like something that happened, but it's obviously mad looking back at it.
So WeLit, it's a rap hip hop kind of party,
right? For sure.
And so first 3 ones you've sold out.
First 3 months we sold out. Then we started doing
student events. How did you sustain
it?
That's what I'm gonna know. Cause
do you know it's difficult, bro? Because I'm now getting at the point where obviously we talked about it as well. Maybe we'll get into it later. Where I want to step out of it a little bit. So
we'll talk about that. We'll keep that for later.
But it's difficult because when you're in uni, you know me. I think we're very similar in that sense. That we're super social. So whenever I'd meet someone and be like, oh, you're very social too. Yeah. You know, why don't you promote for me as well? Boom, boom. It'd go very naturally.
Yeah.
So that was super easy because every year, look at new people coming in, Eureka Week, new students, everything.
100%.
You give them like a few tickets.
Plus, first years, bro, like they think they get really like excited about the whole idea, bro.
First year, you go out at least 4 times a week.
You were too.
I was, bro. I mean, I remember when you had told me about the original idea of selling tickets, and I was like, bro, that's so sick. Because when you're coming to Rotterdam, right, you've just
new city and you can own the club.
New city,
yeah, for sure. And it's an opportunity.
You're the man. You're the person that's selling tickets. People, it's true. Like
in a lot of other cities, it wouldn't be possible because Rotterdam is very low, like very accessible club life. You know, like you can go in with jeans and a t-shirt as a girl, as a guy, everywhere and get in.
Yeah. Whereas a lot like Paris, bro, if you're
Spain, France, Italy, England, you can't.
No, you can't.
You know?
No. You gotta be.
It's a beer culture, man.
It's true. But I mean, so then you just start getting like first years and people coming in.
Yeah,
to help.
you get ambassadors. We kind of stole the Global Beats because, as I said, I'm low-key from Global Beats. I stole the whole thing low-key. I even used to chat to Sophie a lot when they were still doing it, like, you know, working together. Even had plans to do collaborative events and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, we kind of got the ambassador thing. Started doing physical tickets, you know, and that's kind of how it popped off. To be honest, every year we try to look at what people are still into it, what people are still selling, and if they're doing well, you keep them. If they don't feel like doing anymore, you get some new people.
100%.
And there's always people that want to join, like you put on your story.
So then my question is like in terms of when you say sold out for the first ones, how many people was that?
So we had a capacity of Munch fits 1,100 people.
Okay.
And we hold the record for Munch on a Thursday with counted 1,187 people.
Oh,
and that's without like the staff, without the DJs, without. That is crazy. But I think that was too full. But obviously record-wise selling. Because downstairs open, smoker area is full, upstairs open, people are like this.
Plus Munch is relatively big with the downstairs, upstairs.
True.
Munch is slept upon on how many people you can have in.
No, 100%. I love the whole the layout of it.
Yeah. So the first event it was a K. And then you could have 70% people in or something. Yeah. So it was like 650 you could have in. And we sold that like this, you know?
Yeah.
And then later, we sold a bit extra. But then because it was 7 months later, the event, a lot of people lost their tickets, forgot about the event, moved to another country, you know?
100%.
Or like, not even 7 months. I think it was November and then March. Or like, what, 5 months or something, to be exact, before I get fact checked. But like 5 months in uni feels like long, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So
100%, bro. I mean, like... But I'm blown away that you were able to sell out that quick, because a lot of parties take time. Like, you know, the ones that are starting now, we've got loads like midnight.
But now that's the thing. Now there's a lot. We had
so much competition, bro.
That's the thing.
It's hard to sell out anymore. No one sells out really.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe projects.
It's different times.
Which is a techno.
Now also not anymore, man.
But it's hard to. So I think you did it at the right time to start.
You know, it's actually a funny story because as I said, we had Fabio, right?
Yeah.
We had no footage because we didn't have an event yet. He got footage from Prague. Few footage from the clubs in Rotterdam, put a reel together, and at that time there were no promo things. There were no, because now you see every week you see another party coming up, you know.
Yeah.
Time there was nothing like that, so we told and obviously at that point we were still popping like second year, so you know everybody to repost that reel. That reel without ads got 30,000 views, you know.
Oh wow!
So everybody was just like, "What is this?" People started DMing the account and DMing us like, "Who are the owners of this thing?" You know. Yeah. So different times.
But that was good.
And also Corona, and like now everybody knows that people can do it. The students can do it, and that mental switch that the students doing that, I can do it too.
Yeah.
Then everybody starts doing it. Like.
Yeah, and so to get into, because we of course know that you've brought artists such as Central Cee to Rotterdam. How did that happen? I want to know how those collaborations happen, bro. Because when I heard that, I was like, how in the world are you getting? Because just so people know, he got Central Cee, Russ Millions, and Elite Chopper, which was in Amsterdam, but still under WeLit brand. Be Young, Russ, who else? Lil TJ.
Yeah,
I mean these are not
decent
Polo
names.
G. No, did Polo G?
He was incarcerated, but you got him booked as well. Wow. And Elite Chopper was supposed to be Polo G, and then he was incarcerated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! You gotta give me how.
So how was the contact? Like how did you?
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's like, I think we were quite lucky. Like I think in life, most things you have to be very lucky. You know.
100%. No, yeah. Facts.
So
you need luck on your side.
Because we started in Corona.
Yeah.
With Central Cee, for example, he was in the UK obviously, and their lockdown was quite heavy, same as ours.
Yeah.
So I told you that my friend does Prague, right?
Yeah.
So he was in Prague, and he does his parties, and thing is, money talks. And when Central Cee was still doing TikToks and not having shows yet, when we booked him to Prague, that was his first show ever.
Oh,
like
really?
ever, yeah.
Well, outside of England?
No, because England didn't have shows.
Nah, it don't.
No.
So wait.
2021
so
November.
When he was popping, like started
2021 November is before his album. That's before the tune with Pink Panthers. That was like before.
Oh yeah.
That was like Wild West.
Yeah, the one with the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you have to remember with artists when they pop off, they'll start getting shows.
Yeah.
So you booked him 5 months before that, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So when he booked Central Cee for the second time here, it was before Doja. So his price when he was performing must have been 3 times the price before he booked it.
Like so it was a lot less in terms of.
Okay.
But
that's how he was attainable.
That's how he was attainable, and that's how you get
But
the reasonably low price.
He still had the big hits like Loading was already out, stuff like that. So
that's a big hit now, though, bro.
Yeah, at the time, fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And imagine November 2021 it must be a hit, but 5 months before that, if you get 10 mil, like it's big, but to pay someone, well, I can't really get into the prices too much, but let's say tens of thousands of euros, buy 8 flights, buy a hotel, rent the club. It's a big risk you take.
Yeah,
because I know I haven't, but he's done it with a few artists in Prague, like Benz. You know Benz?
I think so. Yeah, I think
like
I know
these people don't blow up, and then you're fucked. You know, then all these costs are still there. So then you just had like that contact of you guys DM'd him, or was it like he was searching for a party to do in the Netherlands or in Prague, and that's how it happened? So he actually I don't know if I should say his name in camera, but.
Well, we could always bleep the name.
If you start from here, so our contact in like Prague, right, who does Prague, because he did so many parties like during Corona, a lot of them were like, you know, in Corona, so he's blowing up still. So you get the money, and he's getting a bigger name. Yeah. So he started emailing smaller artists, and then Central Cee at the time was still a TikTok artist.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So he's emailed them because YB's his manager. Yeah. Emailed YB's like, okay, what's your price?
Marketing on this man is insane, bro.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. I mean,
he's really good, bro.
He
popped off fast too.
Bro, fast and smart. Like
he's not. He doesn't. Yeah, there's
smart.
There's different types of rappers. You can tell he's like the aesthetic guy, you know.
Yeah, it's like
he always his outfits. He doesn't like to post too much bullshit on his story.
Nah,
true.
And it's like the swag. It's like the way he.
But he knew what people want too. Like there was like 100%. A big gap for like the kind of rap he does. Like popping off on TikTok, etc. Yeah, like
he's an aesthetic guy. Like before he started doing rapping, he used to sell clothes. And he said, stuff like that. He used to be just grinding, and I know he raps about selling drugs and stuff, but there's a difference between him and like a Tion Wayne. Yeah. Where some people were just trying to, he was always on like trying to be smooth, trying to sell his brand. So before he was a brand, he was selling brands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So he knows how to do that, and obviously he did it super well.
Well, yeah, bro, 100%. But so you guys emailed
YB's. He gives a price, and at that time that was fine. A bit of a risk, but that risk ended up paying itself like 10 times.
For sure.
Okay. Then he comes and he's very down. So I remember he came to the airport. We could just film him and everything. You know, he'd be walking. We put a flag up. So
you went to go get him in the airport?
I didn't go get him.
It's like who?
To be fair, we'll get into that in a second as well. But artists, bro, like especially now, they're a pain in the ass, man. They have so many stuff that they want.
No, 100%. I can imagine, bro.
So our content probably is like, I'll pick him up, you know, because you pick him up, like if you come with 7 people, it's a bit fanboy.
Yeah.
When we picked up Be Young, when we picked up Russ Millions in Holland, I picked them up, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And some of my friends were like, "Can I come?" I was like, you know what? Nah, man, because like you want to, you kind of need to, because bro,
you want to be professional.
Not a lot of students run this stuff. So when I'm there, 100%. I'm trying to be like, yo, how you doing? Be nice, and I'm busy, you know, because I don't want to be some bum. It's like, more time. I don't even ask pictures. Like I asked her to see a pic in Prague, but none an artist I've never asked a picture. I just think it's a bit like.
So I get what you're saying, because especially if you're doing the organized, like if you're organizing that party and that, you want them to respect it in a way.
Like you're doing business with them too, so you're like a partner, not a fan.
And we are so bad at continuing one story, but just to link that into the Central Cee thing.
We are sorry for this, but yeah.
So that's what kind of got it popping. It's a bit of luck with Central Cee that he blows up. Big risk you take. He went off because in those 5 months he blew up, and once he gives a good review, or like when he's like, you guys are cold. That moment you book two dates already in advance. You tell them, okay, we pay you this, let's pay you this now, twice that for in a year.
Okay.
And if you get that popping, then you now you can show people. Now you can show Be Young, look, we did Central Cee. Central Cee, oh raw.
Jeez.
Okay, then cool. Then cool. Because if you're just a random guy that says like, oh, I'll pay you 50K, and like, but who are you? You know, they also 100%. Want to go to an event that's lit. Yeah. So after the Central Cee, the floodgates kind of opened, and then it was just like pay up.
Okay. And so, I won't ask the prices because I guess that's like more disclosure.
Tens of thousands.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Central Cee was tens of thousands, but I can tell you.
Bro, NLE Chopper and all
real
that
investment.
Tens of thousands too, though.
Tens of thousands, yeah.
Yeah.
And
because they're counting on you selling out. They're counting on. I mean, they will sell out, but you know what I mean. Like they're counting on all these things.
Yeah, with big artists, it's not the margins are small, but you know they're gonna sell out. So for Central Cee, what I can tell you, when he came to Holland, his price doubled. But that was also a year later. That was last year. Okay. He came to summer last year. He came to Filatalia. We paid him double what we paid him in Prague.
Okay.
We gave him.
Okay.
I mean, I'll just say it, but like, this is a scoop a
bit.
But
we can bleep it out.
No, it's fine, it's fine. But we gave him cash. So there's I have a photo of like tens of thousands in cash because that's how we got him on the low.
Really?
Yeah, mad.
So you just gave him
you
a
wired
pile
him.
of cash. So,
Was it
so
wired?
how did it go? How did it go? Like this situation, bro?
Brother, it was crazy because this is so now he's in Holland, right? So the whole thing of last time it was at Prague. Now we're just like, okay, these are our ends. We finna be like taking the clout, you know, like
100%.
Yeah.
So even on my CV, I had this on my CV, you know. On my CV, I literally I do events and revenue of like over 100K on certain events because this was one event, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So what happens is we book him, obviously. The first thing we noticed, bro, like on the flight tickets, because he sends us the passports.
Yeah.
Look at his name, some white ass name, because he's a Chinese youth.
Is he Chinese?
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Chinese, middle, like what's it called? Something like Jamaica or something like St. Kitts, something like that.
Because he does look like.
So he's Chinese and Jamaican.
He looks Asian.
It's not, I'm gonna get gross for this. It's not Jamaica, but it's like Middle Americas.
For sure. Okay,
so it's Middle Americas, British and Chinese.
Is it not Guinea or something?
Wow.
Guinea,
Is it something like that?
it might be.
Might be, yeah.
Damn.
And so you've given him in cash all this stuff.
So yeah, so just to go from the thing. So we see that on the name. You're like, oh, he's really coming, right? He comes, and so we try to like just take advantage of it how we could. So we contacted every brand, Daily Paper, Banlieue, Lumière, what other brands are there? Like every big brand that we knew of.
Yeah.
Listen, we got Central Cee coming. We have him the whole day.
Damn.
If you want to do collab with him, pay us 2K, give us 10 bags of clothes, and then maybe, we can get some done. I can't lie. Daily Paper was not having it. They were like, listen, we don't do it.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of holding them in a chokehold, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can pay us, but we got to control.
Exactly.
So they didn't do it. I emailed them. I remember I was in Spain doing this with Andres, and then we had a FaceTime with Daily Paper, we had a FaceTime with Banlieue. Lumière was a bit tricky. Yeah. In the end, Banlieue is a Rotterdam brand, and they were like, cool, we'll do it. Also because we saw pictures of the guy from Banlieue already being with Central Cee in France and stuff.
Oh,
so we were.
Okay.
So in the end, he said, "I'm not gonna pay you."
These papers were just for promotion, like to help promote.
What papers you mean?
You mean like Daily Paper, all that stuff?
They wouldn't be papers. It would be we just want free clothes and money.
Yeah,
right?
fair.
Because we already booked in for.
You're doing it for the promotion of it in general of the event.
Not even.
Not even.
Just to be like.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Like the event didn't matter
because
we wanted them to repost it.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
Okay, yeah.
But also for them, so we made a poster with Central Cee X Banlieue. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, okay.
They posted it on they've now private, like made it private, the post, like archived it. They posted that. We got 10 bags of clothing. I can send you pictures after you can put it in the things, but yeah, stuff like that. Crazy. I remember, so then he comes to Rotterdam, right? We think, okay, cool, we're gonna see him. We go to his hotel. It's a hotel at the, what is it? Next to Villa, what's it called in the corner?
Hilton.
The Hilton Hotel, exactly. It's at the Hilton. We sit there. He's with 8 goons, his manager and everything. First thing he does is he pays the taxi driver or like a bus driver that we booked for him because he booked everything all included, like 150. Like take us to the zoo.
To the zoo.
Oh damn! They smoke up. They're all stoned as hell in the zoo. Like
I didn't know. Does he smoke?
Duh.
Yeah, of course.
You never see him. Like you know, like a lot of rappers, you'll see them smoke on camera or
it's
like.
Brand.
Yeah, nice, smart. But yeah, no, it's logical. True. It's logical. But I just thought maybe he didn't.
I think I thought he talks about it. No.
I thought he talked about not smoking, but maybe I'm wrong.
He also talks about like being Muslim and stuff. I think it's more of. I think a lot of it's his lifestyle and.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair. Like, he's surrounded by it.
His brand is not smoking and being stoned and doing Xanax, but
sure.
I think a lot of rappers just on the sly, whatever.
Yeah,
So they go to the zoo. They come back.
The zoo, bro.
Yeah, and
to do what? To just see the.
He's trying to see the zoo, and we're at the hotel, and we're at the hotel, and we're like, damn, we're waiting for 2 hours in the hotel, like, damn, we need to get shit done, right?
Yeah.
Then we open our Insta. We see him like city center Rotterdam, posing with like 12-year-old kids, and we're like, why the hell is he in Rotterdam Central? You know, this shit's not going to plan. Yeah. That's when I found out artists are a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah, they're just on their own thing. Bro.
Comes back, wants to eat. We call the manager, like, bro, we need to get shit sorted. We got like the owner of Banlieue coming at 6.
I can't believe you went to the zoo.
He can't get over that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
for him, he doesn't give a shit.
No, 100%.
Yeah, it's not professional. Like things with rappers, they are branded as not being professional. They get their money.
True.
Yeah.
They do whatever the fuck they want. They tell their friends, yo, we got tickets paid. Want to go to Amsterdam or Rotterdam? They don't know what Rotterdam is. Want to go to Amsterdam? Boom, let's run it.
But then, so when that point, he's gone to the zoo. He's come back or whatever. He's in Rotterdam. Then how did the beginning of that event go? Like getting him into
ass. It was
Really?
it was chaos, bro.
I did not expect that.
Nah, every event, let me think. Maybe apart from Beyond, Russ Millions I almost fought, bro. Like every event.
We'll get into that now because I know about that, but we'll talk about that.
Every event is stressing. People think it's living life and like the pictures and that, but brother,
It's
every event is
stress.
just chaos.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing an
they're all
event
over
with
the place.
DJs, you have the power. Cause you can be like, you know, little beats, right? If DJ
Yeah.
fucks up, it's like, yo, next time I'll get a new one.
Yeah.
These artists have all the power.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So they just don't give a crap. Like,
Bro,
honestly.
come back from the zoo. We called him. Now he needs to eat. Okay, guy from banlieue comes. He
Yeah.
comes to the thing. Then yeah. So the guy comes. He got 10s like 12 bags of banlieue stuff, right?
That's mad.
And all he wants is just to meet him,
Yeah.
chat to him, and maybe that he wears the banlieue stuff to the So yeah, we had to get tens of thousands of euros from a machine. Obviously, me and AG were doing it, and then it was just like different cards, different machines. I remember we were in the line, right?
Yeah.
Just different card machine, 10K, different cards, 10K, or not 10K, like a few K, I think 5K.
Yeah.
People behind us was queuing up, you know, and there were someone guy was like, "Damn, you're emptying your crypto wallet, huh?" Like, and Anders was like joking, and I was on smoke. I was like, "Hey, shut up, hey."
Oh, damn.
Like, whoa, because the line kept on getting big. I was like, "We're gonna get robbed. We're gonna get robbed in here."
for sure.
Bro,
for
you're
sure.
taking out like tens of thousands
yeah.
I was trying to
of euros in that.
I think he must have gone out like maybe 15, 20K, and then there was like different cards, different machines, different days as well. But it was still at the end we were missing a few K, so we had to go back like a few hours before. Stress.
That's stress, bro.
Cool. We had a picture of like this much money.
Yeah.
In the Hilton hotel, just counting it, blah blah blah. Blah. And here's the thing, bro. Central Cee is probably the only artist where I'm like kind of a fan of, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me go to his room, and then the guy was like, no, I'll go. Like, okay, now I'll go, and then it becomes an unprofessional thing.
Yeah.
So we got the stash. He was like, you know what? The guy from Prague, I'll go, because he knows the manager, because he booked him in Prague already.
Yeah.
Goes there, brings the cash, and we were like, and he's like, yeah, I just gave it. I was like, oh, that's it. He's like, yeah. So it's a bit anticlimactic, right?
So you didn't get to see him after that once he does his show. Then
At this point, I haven't seen him the whole time. I've only seen him on my phone. But he's even though he's like 100 meters from me at the same hotel, because we're staying in the hotel.
Surrounded by bare of his man, like, just around him like that. Just
that's why because he has loyal friends. He takes them with me. He doesn't want to get.
Yeah.
Well, this story is actually mad long, but you can cut it later if you want.
Yeah, we will.
Because you can pick the interesting parts out. But so then that's done. Then we're with the guy. Now go back to sitting in the lobby waiting for the guy to come, and the banlieue guy, Loki. We want to have him as a friend because banlieue is massive, right?
Yeah, Bonnie is a huge.
And he's like, oh yeah, because you guys know him. Yeah, of course. But, yeah, we know him. We got him. We're on our payroll. And like, oh, it's a bit late. Oh yeah. He'll be there.
Yeah.
Clubs at this point it's like 12, 11.
Yeah.
Maybe even 1. Clubs started.
Damn.
Our friends are like, oh, when are you coming? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. We're like, fuck. Because his show, like, if he's an hour late for the show, okay, that's okay. But the guy next to me thinks I'm a, like I'm a dickhead. Comes in the end, sleepy as hell, goes up like this, that comes up, down, like posture like this, comes down, and I was a bit like, oh, that's him, down. Okay, fair. Because just alone, like just random massive chains on, like pajamas and chains, comes down. I remember Onred was like, bro, remember, if you dap him up, don't do just do this. Don't do the box after, I was like, okay, I got you. Do the dap. I remember YB's was already sitting there, and he's into watches. Yeah. So I remember I was showing him my watch a little bit, trying to get friends with the type shit.
Trying to show who you are, bro.
Exactly. Hopefully,
bro,
I just never wanted them to see, we're some bummy students,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So we had to look professional and everything. He comes in, literally 10 bags of designer clothing. The guy does this. Oh yeah, cool. All right, can you put it behind the counter? All right, okay. I was like, damn. Fuck.
So I guess so he does the show, all that. I think the show ended up being okay, right? A lot of people went there, said it was good.
It was sold out.
Yeah,
like it was
but
sold out.
He performed well,
sure.
like relatively.
Yeah.
He did okay. Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of energy, but I think people were so excited to see him that it was
100%.
good.
And then my other question, I guess, because I know this story's been long, but just in terms of your other interactions with the other artists that you've had come also, which is Russ Millions, stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe Russ Millions.
Russ Millions, you said it didn't go well. So people would want to know why not? Because a lot of these artists, like you said, they're their own like enterprise, right? Their own brand, right?
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care. And then I went to the Russ Millions ones. Like I went to that one.
To the show, yeah.
He was just high, bro.
He was off his rocker.
And off his rocker, and it's just not. It's not as engaging, right, with people that are like listening.
Yeah, it's interesting from you to hear because we're never really happy about artists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you already noticed that he's off his rocker and not doing anything.
Everyone noticed.
Yeah,
I talked to people outside. I was like, bro, he was just high. It was just high. Just high.
Yeah.
And like, you could be high, but I mean, You're still giving a show. Now maybe it's because they don't care, but so I want to know like in terms of that
that's
story.
interesting because just to compare with Central Cee, there were people that said like, oh, I got my little cousin, can you take a picture? And they were like, he was like, yeah, and then he just walk off. Like he didn't give a shit, but he was still polite.
Yeah.
Russ Millions was a dickhead, bro. Oh my days. So before the show, the reason he was high is because he had to perform at maybe, I don't remember, it was an early show, let's say 9 or something, like quite early, 10 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it was still light, it was in the summer.
Yeah.
At 9:15, he was like, bro, let's go get weed.
And then,
I was like, what? Nah, we can't. No, I have to. I was not gonna perform. I go up to the guy from Prague, like, bro, what the fuck do we do, right?
Yeah.
He's like, man, we have to because he's not gonna perform, man.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't give a shit. These people don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
So I drove the van. I was like, oh, okay, let's go. I'm not gonna get a driver to pay him $200 to do it because we just all driver times are already done. He picked him up from the airport. We go to the other hotel, the one at you know where the Erasmus Bridge is?
The white one, the big
the
Erasmus.
big bridge, right?
Yeah.
Like right before there's a hotel.
Yeah. No.
I don't know which one it is.
I don't know what it's
hotel
called,
there.
I
I
know
park
this
up
hotel.
there. He's like, yo, can you park here? I couldn't, so I dropped him off there. Go get your stuff. He went to a hotel room. Maybe his friend was there. Maybe his dealer was there. I had to go a little bit further to park.
Yeah.
Not even, maybe 200 meters further. It's like it takes him half an hour. Maybe he smoked up there. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, it was just.
But it took him half an hour, and he comes, and I'm already pissed, bro. And his friend's in the back just sleeping, and then he comes in, and the first thing he says is like, bro, what the fuck did you park here? And I was like,
is that your British accent?
what the fuck did you park here? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, and I look back, because, bro, I'm not a driver. Like, I'm the one that booked your ass, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I look back, and I was like, bro. And I kind of just, kind of like nodded it off, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to beef
Yeah,
with him,
fair.
right?
Yeah.
100%.
And then he was like, huh? And then I was like, yeah, bro, let's just go. And then he was like, and then he mumbled something like, nah, fuck off. And he kicked my chair. Like I was driving, he was in the back because it was like a van. He just kicked my chair. He's like, nah, like something like fuck off, like waste man, something like that. And I was like, bro, I just I just scrapped these 4 like massive black guys. Well, that just pissed me off already.
But I mean, I'd say I can't believe it, but I can actually, because to be honest, bro, people don't realize that a lot of these artists, they don't care, and then they think they're such the shit, and I think a lot of them disrespect people.
But I get it also because there's so many fans like all the time around them.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
They're deluded.
Yeah, they
don't live in real life.
They live in their own.
Look. I think most people, Drake, Chris Brown, Beyonce, they're not normal people.
No,
they think they're gods.
Yeah, no, honestly, they do.
Sure.
But do you think then at the same time, if you're getting that much love from people, does it just automatically, naturally just become that?
Become what?
The fact that, you know, a lot of these, Central Cee, Russ Millions, they're normal people, right?
Yeah.
Do they think just because they're getting praised so much,
no, yeah, for sure,
it just naturally becomes it? Or do you think there's a part of them just being
I think
like
it depends
that
on the guy. Like, there's some guys, like, really famous but super humble, you know? Like,
yeah, that's true.
I think Central Cee has the right people around him.
Yeah.
I think he's quite humble. He has people that humble him as well.
Rap artists is just rappers, man.
Because with Russ Millions, you can see his friends are just there to like really leech off of him.
Yeah.
Whereas the people at the people where like other people like Russ Millions, they really want Russ Millions really want to like leech off of him. Whereas Central Cee, those are just his friends. They want to see him do well, you know. They're backing him. So I remember at the hotel when we had Central Cee, there were girls like banging on the window that like wanted to like just have sex with him, and the guys, So some people went up not with him but with his friends, and their friends would just kind of tell him to back off, and then he would just go up, and then friends would deal with people and stuff, you know. Yeah, but kind of.
All right. So we want to go into the barber thing. So Arish is a barber for people who don't know.
Yes, sir.
If
you're at EUR, you get fresh cut, then you know where to go.
Get the plug in, man. Get the plug in.
EUR BarberShop-BarberAri.
BarberAri on Insta. Go follow him. Share love with my guy.
We'll put the link.
But
in
you're
the bio.
good too. Like, I mean, you've been cutting my hair.
I better be, no?
Yeah. You've been cutting my hair for 2 years, so I think it's okay. But yeah, so how did that come up? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah.
Because that was before I was here, right? So you've been doing this for a while, right?
For a few years, yeah. 3 years, 3.5.
And so what? So it started just by, I think, was it your uncle you told me taught you how to cut hair, or someone had taught you how to cut hair? No.
I don't know. My barber that used to be my barber, not really my uncle, but just in the neighborhood, you know, in the ends, was like a chill guy that I used to joke with. But I didn't learn from him. I just bought. Honestly, I grew up my beard, and it was like either buy a Phillips trimmer for like 40, or just buy a barber clipper for 80. Might as well.
Okay.
Practicing on trimming my beard and then just going up a little bit, and just only doing fades first
And with your
my friends and stuff, and then just taught myself.
But where did this ambition? Like, where did this come from? Like, why did you want to do it?
Being vain as hell, bro.
Yeah,
being hella vain.
Fair.
It's like need a haircut every week, and like you know, I don't even want to go to my barber, make an appointment, all that, pay $15.
Was it kind of a thing of you just wanted to start being a barber and cut hair for students because you thought it as like an opportunity, or was it just like this is cool, I like doing this?
I think most things in life for me so far have been very naturally, so I'm very blessed with that. Like I enjoy doing it, and I was still when I started cutting hair at uni, like I don't think I was even that good. But if you're just doing fades and trimming a bit of the top, then you don't need to go $30 or $20. Like at that point, I charge 15.
My roommate, like he cuts hair like just for us, you know.
Right? Yeah.
He does trims all the time and shit. Like
everybody. Like, sometimes as a maintenance cuts, it's fine. Like it doesn't need to be great, you know.
Yeah, like we just pay him like a beer or a joint or something, you know, like.
Yeah. But so you started doing that, and then slowly you thought, I could do this with people that I don't even know.
Exactly. So I just started promoting it in group chats, like Ep.1 chat, uni chat.
He's business oriented, bro, Irish. Bro.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset, bro.
It's the mindset
mentality, bro.
So that's why people ask me, like, how'd you get these businesses? I'm like, bro, it kind of came. I was just lucky. It comes naturally. Like,
but that's a good trait, though, that it comes to you naturally, that you're able to.
Yeah. Also in Holland,
a lot of people either don't want to, are too scared to do something like that, or they doesn't come to them at all naturally to be able to do things, or they just think it's not possible.
I think it's also immigrant mindset, to be honest.
100%.
If you're, I think
if you're like, you wanted to make your way and to do something and thought about the barber thing as an opportunity for me to just go and.
You should look at uni students. A lot of like people that are like either, I don't know, like more immigrant people, I'd say.
Yeah.
They just grind. They do like the bike deliveries, they do this, do that, make some extra moolah. Even my friends, bro, like, even though you got money, like, I got a free day, let me work. You know, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, so it's more like free time is just making money was like a hobby.
You think that's just because they think, oh shit, I gotta take advantage of this and everything?
I think it's how you grow up. 100%. You know, when you see your dad's like grinding, and you're like, damn, I can't be sitting here gaming all day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
Because there's no smack the shit out of you if you were gaming all day.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Like there's no drinking beer culture and stuff in my. It's just like working in the West is chill because you got 9 to 5 and then you just chill, you know. It's different there. Anyway.
But like so you do the barber thing, start cutting hair for students, and when did you see it start to grow and you thought,
Corona,
shit, this
bro.
Corona?
Yeah.
Is that when you started like doing all the kids, like all the students in first year, second years, whatever's hair, or?
Yeah, I think I already had a few clients, obviously. Okay, yeah. So I cut once or twice a week, like 7-8 people.
And this your second year?
This must have been second year, yeah, 2020, same as WeLit, maybe a bit before, 2021.
Okay.
Because like Corona, right? 2021. Yeah. And bro, then bars were closed.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, fucking cut. Oh, I know someone that can do it underground, you know?
Like so in smart, his crib. Bro, that you capitalized on that.
Yeah. Nice. Then it just kind of went off. And since then, it's just like been like my work. Like I do it twice a week. Now, obviously, got my own barbershop.
Well, should explain to people, because I think I remember when you told me this. So you used to cut hair when the first time I ever went to get my hair cut, Arish, he sent me the location. I was like, oh shit, it's his house. Like,
yeah.
And so
it's a bit sketch, like.
No, I walked in and all that, and it was a cool setup, but it's nothing compared to what you have now, bro.
Yeah, to be honest, I was blessed to not be paying rent because you go up. I used to live in Kralingen, Hoflaan, the church, Concordia. You go down, boom. You go. So in my house, you go up the stairs.
Super close to uni.
Yeah, it's the neighborhood like next to uni.
You can literally walk like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If you go up my crib, you go up. There's a room, like so you're. It's at the window, so you look out at the street. You see the church. You see the lake where people always smoke up. You know. Yeah. And I put a chair there. That's all you need. You know, they're looking 100%. Out. I'm cutting hair.
You got the music.
Damn. Yeah, it must have been like the size of this, a bit bigger maybe.
Nah, it was a little bit big, I think. But yeah,
it felt a bit. It
felt small, but that's because now. So for people who don't know, he's got a studio now, which is next to uni also.
Yeah.
That's why you have to go on BarberAri Instagram. Look at the studio, bro. That's cool videos.
Link in bio.
Yes,
but bro, that studio is sick. The way you set it up, bro. When you showed me it the first time, I was like, nah.
It's cool.
It's cool, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
And so what? Did you get the studio because you thought I want to do a step up? Or is it because you see yourself being a full-time barber at one point, or was it just, you know, whatever, like I want to do this like professionally?
Yeah, I think a lot of students also have that where like you feel like you can do a lot of things at the same time. There's some people that do nails. I know some people that do sports. There's people that do that. So I go to uni obviously to work, right? Like it's eventually you want to have a good job where you get paid, benefits, everything sorted. But I've been doing barbering so long, and now I'm at the stage where like, exactly, do I want to do the rest of my life? Probably not. It's a lot of hard work. I don't know, because
you could that could be a start of a business.
To do this every day, you need to have a lot of clients, a lot of people. Like for me, I have enough clients that when I work, I'm full.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I like. I don't want to be sitting there like trimming my nails, kind of like, you know what I mean, like scratching my head, doing nothing. Like I like to just go, and like per hour, if you work at a big company, you get paid.
Risk.
Yeah, it's a risk.
But
we'll see. I don't think it's for me. It's like forever. It's just nice side hustle that I really have like built out now. Make some cash on the side, you know, taxes.
Okay.
And stuff, you know.
I get what you're saying. But so then, like, yeah. So I guess your ambition is to continue expanding it in the student Erasmus and promoting it. And getting as many students in as possible.
I mean, at this point, I also have young professionals and everything, like
but that's
older
good.
people.
But don't you think you could then?
I could. Like, I'm not saying I'm not doing it. For the time being, I'm trying to post as much, trying to promote as much as I can.
I've seen them posts, bro.
The reels, you know what I mean? Editing and that.
My friend Thomas, was it Thomas, the Dutch guy?
Yeah. Yesterday's story.
Who plays football.
Yeah. Super nice guy.
Super nice guy, bro. I think I told him about
story.
You. See, I'm plugging you. I'm
plugging
you.
That's the thing, bro. Like
I'm plugging you around fucking uni, bro. I'm like, yeah, this is my guy Arish, bro. He's coming on the pod soon. Like, go get his stuff.
Yeah,
go see him.
Guy.
You got it, bro.
But yeah.
No, so that's the thing. Like, obviously, I'm trying to go as big as I can.
Yeah.
Like, you'd rather have too many clients than too little, right?
Well, 100%.
Of course.
But I'm not gonna tell them like, oh, in a year I might stop.
No,
because you don't know where you're at in a year. Maybe I'm still here. Maybe I'm working 4 days a week. Then I would love to cut every Saturday if I'm still working.
Yeah, like as an extra like little bit of
Just now with the barbershop you have to pay rent and stuff for the studio. So we'll see, man. We'll see. For now,
fair.
But that's good though that you're doing that, bro.
Yeah, man.
You came from
it's good fun.
Like WeLit and barber stuff just started all in the same year, kind of thing. You just thought, let's just do something.
What did you start first?
No, barber stuff was first because I was doing that even when I was 18. Like I had the Instagram up. I was cutting people on Hata Zior. I used to post on my story because I didn't have a crib back then.
Student housing for people.
Yeah. I used to just put it there. I was like, okay, today I'm in this floor, this room. Come through if you want to cut. 5 cuts. And I was like, man, that's 75 euros. Let's go, you know. Because when you're 18, you know, that's big money before inflation, you know.
Well, that's good though.
So then my own apartment, now the studio, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it went very naturally, and then WeLit kind of started with that because I know so many people through barbering. I was like, where do you go out? Oh, you need a ticket? Okay, yeah, $12, you know.
That's how he got me, bro. I was in the chair. Let's facts. I was in the chair. You know, he's trimming my hair and that. Well, I need a trim too now, but we'll get it. Facts. Don't say it like that.
I mean, it's true, isn't it?
I do need a trim. But
me too.
I was in the chair and I remember he's like, "No, Nico, you're social and that. Do you wanna?" And he just started giving me tickets whilst he's cutting my hair. I was like, "You're smart, bro."
Yeah,
that's what I was like. This guy, bro, he knows what he's doing.
It's just the Ep.1 work. Like barbering is talking to loads of people. WeLit's talking to loads of people.
No,
I think later when I want to work, I just want to be talking to loads of people. You know,
connecting, bro. I think you. For sure, bro.
So speaking on that, what's like the vision next 5-10 years? Where do you want to go?
Yeah,
stay here.
That's a good question. I mean, I have I don't like jinxing too much, obviously, but yeah, I've obviously told you that I'm kind of want to stop with the event and stuff because I see people that are 35 drinking in the club, you know, having sex with 18-year-old girls. Not it.
Yeah.
Not it.
It's not that. That's not the life we want.
So yeah, obviously not that. Barbering I love to do because per hour you get paid well. It's fun to do. It's really like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, now applying to hella jobs, bro. Like interviews with like big companies like Red Bull, BMW. But I'm chilling because I'm not in a rush yet because I have 6 more months. So I'm just trying to find the perfect job. Yeah. Working in a big company for 2 years and then I just want to move to like Qatar or like something in the Middle East.
Really? Damn. You just want to get the fuck out.
Get out of here, man.
Fair. And is there like a specific path that you want to
industry
follow?
maybe something.
I mean obviously I'm studying marketing now.
Okay.
I'm looking at management traineeships as well.
Yeah.
But I like, for example, my mom does that, which is very fun. She just manages and like does like relations, you know, which is just fun because it comes natural. I think the most important thing is I don't mind not getting paid for the first 2 years of my career, 3 years of my career.
Okay.
If I end up doing something that just comes natural, because you'll just be way happier than for 100%. Me. Accounting wasn't it. I dropped out of IBEP because I was like, I can't do auditing.
Because you did IBEP originally.
I did IBEP for a good like 3 months, and I was like, not it.
Nah,
and then you went to IPCOM?
Then I went to IPCOM. Yeah.
Oh wow. IBEP IPCOM. I never heard that. Bro.
Yeah.
I've heard people like do IBA at IPCOM, IBEP not like it, and then do IPCOM as a more like. It gives you more free space to kind of do what you
think
want.
it's important that you need to find out for yourself. Sure, can I do 3 years of my studies? Sure, but am I going to do it for the next 50 years of my life?
Yeah.
Trade.
No, 100%, bro. But I mean, I guess just like, so there, because I know, you know, you've done events, you do barber, You're so clearly someone who's driven by doing, you know, like different businesses and just getting out there and connecting with people.
But these are all businesses that I love to do. So even if I wouldn't get paid, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But then I'm saying, like, you're clearly good at connecting with people, and you're good at maintaining those relations with people. So then I could see you doing something like that. That's why I was thinking, he would be the type of guy to start a big business of barbershops or things like that. Yeah. But then that's also different in the vision of maybe what you want. But you're clearly someone who's really good at connecting, so I stay on that path.
Yeah,
of, like, getting people to work with you, or, you know.
I think a lot of people have said that, like, oh, why don't you start like your barber business? But I think you have to understand that I'm a good barber and I'm good talking to people. That's one thing. So me myself as a brand, but starting a barbershop has nothing to do with barbering, cutting hair.
100%.
It's just investing loads of money, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Because you told me
I don't want to invest 200K, be in debt by getting barbershop like proper, like 2-3 locations. It can't. It can go off.
Sure.
Yeah.
But even if it does, you don't get paid out until all those costs are made back after 10 years. You know.
Yeah.
For me, I want to have no debt. I want to go like abroad, travel, make money. Like I'm not gonna do a master's to be in debt. You know. Like I'm gonna get my moolah from my LinkedIn moolah. You know.
100%, bro. But then, because you told me at one point you were they were like you had put a lot of money into it, right? Like the rent is already a lot.
Yeah, like obviously now I have a nice little barbershop.
And then you've invested a lot in like decorations and all that stuff. So hopefully it's paying off now that
that's
you're
obviously
more people.
Yeah, but we're talking about a few $1,000.
Okay.
Like if you want to get your own, like let's say you go Rotterdam City Center,
get your own barbershop,
get your own spot, 5 chairs, blah blah blah. It'll cost you at least 100K. Because the rent's already probably like 10K. I don't know, maybe not 100K, but 50-60K.
Yeah, then paying people probably to help you, because if you're getting 5-6 chairs, you need probably people to help. Yeah.
A good barber, like I bought my shit like smart still. I bought my chair second hand from a good barber, but it still looks new. Painted shit myself, did everything myself.
Yeah,
TV that I already have, like
your
TV,
boys helped you,
couch.
Right? Your boys helped you, bro. That's good though that you have the boys to help, man.
That's why I'm blessed.
I reposted, man. I was like, my man Arish, bro. My man Arish, I gotta fucking do it.
Damn.
Because the Dutch, they always do the fucking extra
true.
See, that's why I couldn't do the Central Cee.
But why? I don't understand this. Why do you guys do the extra bump?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know. I think
everyone does the.
It feels empty to me.
But you guys do this and this, and then there's like 7 bro, I swear.
You're
every time with the Dutch people, bro, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's sequence, you know. I do first and then shit.
Why? Why you guys do that?
What do you mean why? That's just what you grow up with. Like this, to me, this is just like.
Yeah.
What you have to kind of bump it off, you know. Like, even if you see someone in middle school, I used to do this. Middle school, it was this for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Little light one, bring it home.
Bring it home.
So then now if you do this,
yeah,
you have to like still finish it off. The bump is the finisher.
But I do like me and Paul would do the one where we go like this.
She knows.
Like this, or we'll bring it in.
Yeah, but where's your hand go? Your hand does this.
No, but like we'll bring it in. If I bring it.
Yeah, okay.
If I bring it in with him,
then it's chill.
You know what I mean?
If you're close, the hand doesn't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know, if you do the bump, it's like that's the end. Climb.
So
let me set it up then.
Set it up then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So obviously, WeLit for me is a bit done. Like, but I mean, obviously,
I'm done.
Like you obviously did WeLit, the Global Beats.
I mean, Muevelo. I promoted Muevelo also.
You're in that circle. So what are you saying? Like, what's your plan in the future with those things?
I don't know. Like right now I'm on the board of Global Beats. So like that's like I organize more that event in general. I love the promotion side of things. I love events. I love, hosting parties. I love seeing people like enjoy the party and stuff like that. I don't see myself doing it for a long period, not in that way. But what I want to do, and this is why we're starting the podcast, that's the point of it, is I want to do broadcasting, right? So I want to interview artists, or I want to interview people in general, specifically in the music industry. But hopefully also, we can expand that and go into sports or things like that. That would be my dream, to be able to do that later on in life. And if I can do that and link that with my my capability of doing events and throwing festivals for artists or stuff like that, that'd be amazing. So that's why I loved starting the events in general, because for me it was something of like I can see myself going in a direction similar to that. But just like you, I don't want to be 35
events,
being drunk in a club. Student parties, like you get past that. So right now I enjoy it, I love it, and I still want to continue doing it for a certain amount of time. But I think there'll be a time where I'll move on to something else, right?
Obviously, yeah, that's your plan, obviously. But would you?
What do I think
for
about
now?
it?
For now, like, if you do like selling tickets and stuff, like what do you think of the different events and stuff? Like which ones do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer? I've got to plug Global Beats, man. That's my event. We have to. Global Beats is, I'd say Global Beats is a very commercial one.
Yeah.
So it's just...
Maybe we should ask Paul, bro. Like what events for you
Paul can tell us.
Have you been to that you're like...
he just like... Paul, go ahead.
I don't know. Like,
no, because we're not gonna...
I know, we're going to be biased.
He has to be like...
I don't know, guys. Like, honestly,
You've been to all of them.
I don't know.
Have you been to WeLit before? You've been to WeLit.
Yeah, I've been.
And you've been Global Beats.
Yeah.
You got kicked out.
He doesn't. I got him on the good one now.
I don't go like to so much.
No, he got kicked out of Global Beats.
Oh, there you go.
Damn, what you doing?
Oh, damn. No, I like WeLit. I like the music at WeLit. And Global Beats is more like everybody goes. So
yeah. If you go with a nice group, it's a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was going to say. I'll plug Global Beats with that way. Bring your friends, we'll have a good time, bro. I mean, like, it's just music that anyone can vibe to.
That's the thing.
Whereas what you're banking on is a lot of people that are going to like just
the Afro and the hip-hop.
The hip-hop and all that. R&B, whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, if you bring a Russian, Finnish, Colombian, and a Spanish girl, Moroccan girl to a club,
exactly,
better chances to go to
but then
Global Beats.
But then
it depends on friend group, like.
Yeah, 100%. But then I'd say the thing is a lot of parties are suffering now, anyways, because of there's so much competition.
So much, so you need more niche.
So much. So I think so maybe rebranding it or something like that. We'll talk about that with the people who manage it.
Yeah.
But no, I enjoy it, bro. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy it. Like what you did. But like I said, I think when I reach 24. You're still a lot older than me in that.
Damn, bro.
I'm only 20, bro. I'm 20.
It's true, though.
Bro, 4 years.
Yeah.
Because what, you're 19... No, 2000.
No.
99?
Yeah.
You're 99. I'm 2004.
She said, huh?
Oh! She said, huh? Backstage, it went, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Can I believe that?
Time to go for me.
But, no, I can see myself doing it for the rest of, like, uni and stuff like that. But once I'm out of here, I don't think I'll be doing parties specifically. Yeah. But I'd love to be able to host festivals and big parties for musicians, artists, like what you've done with maybe Central Cee and stuff like that. Like being able to experience that. Maybe I won't like it, maybe I will, but I'd like to experience it. Yeah, for trying it, seeing how it organized stuff. I know it's a hassle, bro. You told me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to experience
getting the uni girl contacts and stuff.
Exactly. The uni girls, bro. Yeah. Nah. But I'd love to. Yeah. I would love to be able to host festivals for artists, bro. That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah.
Like throwing a huge festival where like all the artists show up and stuff. But then to do that, you've got to...
That's crazy.
You
need money and stuff.
You need to kind of be somebody to kind of get them connections.
But I think that's like we both have the same vision. That's why we do this podcast also. It's like we want to get into music industry at some point. Yeah. But we don't know like how, when, where. But we're going to see. Like I think it's more about like taking the opportunities, trying out. And
no, 100%. I mean, like we said, like the point of this pod is to bring on people just so that they can, express what they do, what's their ambitions, what do they want to do in their life, what's interesting about them. Because I feel like loads of students do not get any exposure to say, because we're the new generation, right? From our generation in general is the new generation that's going to be taking on, the future, like the world and stuff like that. So having a voice for students, or having students who are, have a huge ambition in sports or have a huge ambition in event management or whatever it is, they need also a voice, and we'd like to give a voice for people like that so that they can talk about that, and maybe that helps them, talk about it with creative people, talk about it, expose it to the world, whatever.
That's the thing, bro. Like the circles is important. The circles you get
exactly,
into.
100%. So, and I said, so
let me give you a dilemma.
Give me a dilemma then.
Would you rather be like 27, 28? And then not be like working yet, but like if you finish your master, still doing events, but you've done like events, let's say, with like a Central Cee, with like I don't know, Ep.1, like cool artists. Not like a Drake, because that's millions, but let's say
we're not there yet.
Let's say 100K region, like you've done a few events.
Yeah.
But you've spent it as well, so you've been like places and stuff. Mm-hmm. So then you need to start working, because then you're stopping. Or would you be like, finish your masters and then start working and then have a career at 25, but like a good career.
But a career in what?
Because you said like you don't want to do it for long. But let's say you see a trajectory like, okay, if I put in 7-6 years, I can have that. Would you then do it or no? Because that's the thing, bro. Like it's fun.
I don't think so, because my main ambition is broadcasting and finding a way to interview cool people and artists and stuff like that. That's my dream.
You have to work for someone then.
100%. Maybe I'll have to work for someone, or hopefully maybe this can help us, gain an exposure, or you can find certain connections and things like that. So that's my ambition. The events thing is an extra, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I don't want to be 28, 27, having done all of that, but then not focused on what I want to do in my career.
It's kind of what we talked about, like, if you...
Like, the events for me, I would want to link it with what my career does, but later then. Like,
okay, fair.
Imagine I do well in broadcasting, and I'm someone who gets a lot of artists on, and I've done well and stuff like that. That would be a dream, right?
Yeah.
Then I can think about, let me host a cool event for these artists. Because I've done it before, or I know how to do it, and it's something that interests me, and get a team of people to help you do that. Mm-hmm. That would be the dream. But right now, I think the focus is more on that. Of course, events, like you said, they're entertaining, they're cool. You make some money out of it, it's fun, but it gets very much repetitive.
Yeah.
So I would respond that to the dilemma.
No, that's good.
I see your one, bro. I see what you're doing. But like, good. I've got another question then for you, right? Because you told me you want to live in the Middle East. I got a dilemma.
No taxes and then...
Amen, bro. But my dilemma would be, you find your dream job, right? And it's here. It's based in Rotterdam. It's your dream job. It's like, it's perfect. It's the best. It's what Arish wants to do for it. Honestly, you've got space to grow. You've got everything. It's what you love and all that stuff, right? Whatever it is. But you have to stay here for the remainder of your life. Never going to live in the Middle East.
Bro.
Or you go to the Middle East and you'll do something that is
okay,
but it's
make a living.
Make a living. I'm not saying you're going to be poor or whatever. No, you'll make a living, but it's not the potential of what it could be somewhere else.
Do you know what it is? Like the best way to explain it is like giving you an example. You know, people that go to like Bali and like Spain, they're like, oh, wish I could go back, or I love this, you know?
Yeah.
People these days think happiness is like a trip or something, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like these little spurts. It's just like your consistency.
Yeah.
If I wake up every day being happy, that's my day to day. So if 100%. I have a job that I love every day, I'll be cool. Like, I can go to a trip, but if I go to a trip for too long, I don't know whether... Talk about the immigrant stuff. If I go a trip longer than 9 days, 10 days, I'll be like, damn, what am I doing? You know, I need to do something. I can't do it. Like,
100%.
I get happiness from like working. Like working is like, that's why I can't have a boring job. Like I can't do economics. I need to do something that's fun every day.
Yeah.
If that means I'm living in Holland, I love Holland. Holland's a great country to live. It's not hot, it's not warm, but
no, it's a sick.
So you would stay. Sick. So you would stay.
For sure. Dream job is one of the most important things in your life.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if I get paid like 40, 50K a year and I get my dream job, I'll do it.
Because I think it adds to then that happiness. Then you've got your family, stuff like that you'll build out. It'll make you happy, makes them happy. Exactly. Everything's better.
Yeah.
Whereas if
you're
in
have
a
a
country,
purpose also. Like
and I think purpose is such an important thing.
Facts.
If you don't have a purpose, then you don't have any direction of where you want to go.
Sure.
Like money is super important. That's why we all go to uni to make sure that we have a living after.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you need to do something that you want to do.
Yeah.
I agree,
like, bro,
for sure.
I agree.
For sure.
Like, I think it's more important for me anyway. And this is, of course, my opinion. I'm not saying everyone thinks this, but for me, I would rather, like you said, follow a purpose and go in a direction. And if I don't make a great living, whatever, but at least I'm doing something I love to do.
Exactly.
Then find myself working in a boring job. Yeah. And if you work hard at it, money will come eventually. Mm-hmm. Might take some time, but yeah. But if you're there just working in a good job where you're getting paid really well, but you're unhappy, bro, then what's the point, bro? Life's too short, bro. That's what I've learned, bro. Like
money, like
I
for
ain't
me,
got time
money
for that. Like, nah.
Money, like you should see it as a mean. Like it's not.
No, yeah.
Like it's not what you're really chasing. You're chasing something else. You're chasing a dream. You're chasing, I don't know, living something, but not the money in itself. Like.
No,
are you the type of guys that like live for holidays?
No,
right?
Not at all.
No.
See, I think that's why I think, but like. Doesn't work that way.
No.
Because
I hate that actually.
I hate that too, bro.
Because
have you seen those quotes that are like people wait in the summer, they wait for winter, they wait for summer, they wait for Fridays.
Yeah.
You're just waiting all day for something to happen.
Yeah, they just wait the whole life, and I'm not gonna live my life only to live it as I want, like 1 week or 2 week, like a year. Like that's not what I want to do.
I think that's the best way to explain
it.
You
don't want to be doing that. Like you want to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people do, but I feel like sad. It's so sad.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, bro. Like what? Waiting for Friday to do what?
Yeah.
Like honestly,
exactly.
To do what?
To distract yourself from your life. The Matrix. It's the Matrix.
It's the Matrix. The Matrix is getting us. No, but I feel like even my dad told me when I talked about him about the idea of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And he had told me, just do it. Just start it. Just do it. Don't wait for the right time.
Facts.
There's never a right time, bro. And that is 100% true.
You have to learn.
Like you make the right time, actually.
Yeah, you make your time. You can probably see that philosophy. You make your own time. Yeah, it's true. No, but it's true. You make your own time. You do your own thing. And I feel like if you wait for too long, the right time will never come. And then you'll never have any, they never happen. It will just go away. That idea will go out your mind and you'll think, it's not possible. I wish I did. Or I wish. And I don't want to be I wish I did type of person. I hate no.
For sure.
You got to do it, man.
Facts.
So that's for everyone out there, man. Just follow your dreams, man. Follow everything, man. Just do your thing. Do your
Just
thing.
do it.
Follow the people backstage.
That's the
They
message.
agree, right?
They agree.
They agree. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to edit some things. But last little question. You said, okay, so you want to go maybe live in the Middle East, all that.
Something like that, yeah.
What is it just because, I got two ones. Is it because the culture just suits you? Is it because you want to meet possibly someone there that you want to spend your life with? Or is it because, raise your children there? Is it a mix of all of it?
Yeah.
Is it just everything?
I think
you've lived here all your life, right? You've lived.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me, bro. Like I just wanna like feel like, okay, I worked a few years putting the graft in, still studying while doing all this.
100%,
now can we take advantage of it? Like, okay, I got these degrees, I'm gonna work for 2 years, and then I just kind of want to travel a bit, make people pay for me. So I've always been doing my own shit, paying for myself. Now I just want to get a company to pay me going back home, pay my flights, pay this, because you got the work experience now. Because if you do your master's,
bro, the CV's looking good though.
Yeah,
the CV's looking good though.
Could be better, but yeah, we're getting there, no?
No, yeah. I mean, bro, saying that you've done big events with different artists and all that, meeting them too. You don't have to put on the CV. You can if you want.
There's not a lot of people in uni.
Stress.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of people in uni that can say they did what you did.
That's why I knew bringing you on would be interesting, because a lot of people could be looking at this and
don't hype me up, and it's not that.
No, but I'll hype you up quickly in the way of people right now, right? If they listen to this or what, they can think to, why I can do that. I can create an event.
That's
I can
facts.
And that's why I try and
yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying we're doing the craziest things, but I preach to people that you can just do something just do it,
everything that comes natural to you. Even the PT guy we spoke about before the podcast. If you start personal training, and if you do that properly, just invest time 100%. In it. You can make 70K a year doing that.
Bro, I mean, based on what you told me, I feel like he's doing pretty well. So yeah, no, man, I feel like I want people just to understand that anyone can do anything.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not here to educate anyone about how to do things, but just show that there are students that, whether you're 24, 23, 22, whatever age, you can do anything.
You have to understand that being in Holland, being at Erasmus, and you're already in the 1% of the 1%. So that means you're mentally there, you're financially quite stable. Yeah. You can also loan money from the government. You have so much in Holland. You can make money for the grab in,
Bro, exactly.
Just try shit.
It's the opportunities, bro. I think a lot of people don't. Well, maybe
I think try is the big word.
Like, people try.
Just try.
If you lose $100, it's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't start a podcast, right? Because they wouldn't want to maybe be seen on camera or whatever it is. Of course, we want to do it because that's the project we wanted to do. But I think you've got to try, whether that's in sports, photography, modeling, whatever the fuck you want to do, just do it, bro. But I think we're going to finish off the podcast, boys. I'd like to thank you, Arish, broski. We'll do a little final fist bump.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Get it again, bro. This guy, bro, I swear.
What? I gave you a good
We'll finish off, bro. Thank you, man. Bless.
Yeah,
everyone,
really nice.
tune in. Hope you liked it. Hope you subscribe. Hope you share. Hope you do everything, bro.
Just
comment.
Do all.
Do everything, man.
Posting your
love,
stories.
love. Bye.